America is the 10th fattest country in the world. With all this good food and all this easy access to the good food, it can get hard to get off the healthy train. That's why I, Kayla Lewis, decided that I wanted to challenge the idea and see if I can have a better lifestyle. Health can be branched in a many variety of different ways. Some people say they want to live longer. Others might say they want to feel better. But me, I just kind of want to look better. I know it can be seen as shallow, but summer is in 2 months and I need to get it together. According to the Food Research and Action Center, the latest data indicate that 39.6% of U.S. adults are obese, which is higher for Black and Hispanic women. Not only that, the obesity in Louisiana is at 40% or greater based on the statistics from CDC, making it the third highest state with obesity. So based on those facts, I can say that I'm kind of not at a good start being an African American woman who was born and raised in Louisiana, but still I want to be healthier and still challenge the idea. So there are a lot of benefits for exercising. It can reduce your risk of depression as well as anxiety, and also can help stress. It can also help you sleep better at night. Not to mention, it can also help you improve your immune system. So when it came to exercising, I mostly just did kind of cardio things. I did put on like a little video or something just to kind of, I guess, do some little weird exercises and stuff like that. I do have a gym. I do go to the gym. I used to just kind of original like cardio stuff over there too. But for the B-roll's sake, I just kind of recorded me at home because it's kind of a little bit hard to record at the gym. You don't really want nobody recording at the gym. So I also did a bit of jump roping as well. I do kind of like to jump rope. It's a little bit fun to me, even though I get tired out about like 2 seconds in, but that's fine. When it comes to eating, my eating habits are very bad. I eat whenever I'm kind of sad, stressed, or even when I'm bored. So I kind of decided that I wanted to do something to distract me from those emotions. So I decided, why not pick up a hobby? So whenever I did a hobby, I decided to do roller skating. As you can see, I got these bright pink roller skates. These bright pink roller skates that lights up whenever you kind of spin the wheel, but you can't really see it because it's in the daytime. And for some odd reason, I really thought that whenever I get these roller skates that I was just gonna get up and just start riding, and I was gonna be amazing, like those little people on the internet who just be doing like dances and stuff like that. I don't know why I assumed like it was gonna be like riding a bike. Was like once you get on, you just go. As you can see, I fell horribly. I kept rolling back, and for some odd reason, I couldn't go forward. I did get like a nice triumph moment whenever I stood in one single place and did not fall over. But the rollerblades did keep rolling back for some odd reason. Not odd reason, because I'm very bad balance. It kept rolling back, and then I almost fell kind of a couple times. So I could just say that really wasn't a fun idea, but I do kind of want to pick up a hobby so that I don't just kind of focus on eating whenever I'm bored or anything like that. So when it comes to eating right, there's a bunch of different ways and methods that you can use. Some people can go vegan, other people go the keto route. I decided I kind of wanted to go the calorie deficit route, but it can be kind of a little bit tricky as you kind of need the right calcium, protein, and fiber in your diet, and that's not really something that I'm familiar with and trying with. So as you can see, like whenever I try to get the soup, it just had nothing but a bunch of like sodiums and things like that. A lot hard for me to be able to meal prep properly and eat the right stuff, which I mean this is actually probably really bad. I mean the sodium itself is like over 1,000, which is actually extremely bad, but I mean, you know, it's 2 servings per can. Also got kind of like this. I only got 3. Cause I mean it's 2 servings per can of soup. But usually, like I said before, like when it comes to meal prep, when it comes to food and stuff like that, that is I struggle with that the most. I also got this kind of, like, I think it's called circuit, like water bottle, where apparently it's supposed to be infusing like water with like little juice cartridge or something like that. Now for me, I never kind of had a problem with drinking water. I love water. I can drink water all day, all night. But I did look at it and I was like, well, just in case I'm like in the mood for something, you know, a juice or anything, and it's probably a lot more healthier than just getting like those little juice packets from the stores and stuff like that. So whenever I tried it, I did not like it. It was kind of, yeah, she wasn't really that good, but that's fine. That's okay, I guess. I just gave it to my mom. I let her try it. It did have like a little dial thing to, like, I guess, see how much you want to infuse the juice with. And I was messing around with that a little bit, but it still didn't taste good to me. It might just be that separate flavor, but the fact that I have to refill the bottle like 6 more times, and that's a big bottle. I just gave it to my mom to finish off for me because I'm just gonna drink my regular water. I don't even know why I tried to mess around with that. So ever since when I was younger, I always kind of had a problem with my weight and stuff like that. Like I said, being raised in Louisiana, we eat a lot of comfort food, a lot of southern food, and I was never really taught how to eat appropriately, eat the right stuff, make sure I'm good, and things like that. So it's definitely going to be a learning experience to try to do better and be a better not person, but just to be better towards my health. According to the Harvard Public Health Department, to make sure you have a nice balanced meal, 1/2 of it has to be fruits and vegetables. Another 1/4 of it kind of has to be whole grains, which I guess can be kind of like brown rice and stuff like that, as well as wheat pasta. And then 1/4 of it has to be your protein, so like your fish, you know, your chicken, things like that. The eating plate is kind of to focus on the types of carbohydrates and not really the amount of carbohydrates, since carbohydrates can be broken down into glucose, which give you your energy. So I kind of have the picture of the kind of broken down meal plan on the screen. So as you can see what I said, 1/2 fruits, vegetable, 1/4 whole grains, and then 1/4 the protein. So I'm going to try to implement this kind of, I guess, meal plan or meal thing into my further into my life. What I can say kinda, and just this experiment of trying to be a little bit more healthier and trying to kind of meal plan and just kind of prep my meals and stuff like that, is that I can honestly say that it has been very much a struggle, especially as a senior, which I have my internship, I also work and stuff like that. It's kind of hard to try to make sure you eat right and that you exercise, because most of the time your time is occupied by either going to work, going to school, doing schoolwork, or either going to your internship. I do hope that from this experiment that I can kind of take some of the stuff that I learned, take the things that I took from this to better my life and be more healthier. Of course, we're all not perfect. We're all not going to get it perfect on our first try, but we can always do our best and try our best to be the best that we can. So I just kind of want to end this off on, you shouldn't really like be discouraged because nobody gets it right on the first time. Like, you're not going to stop being who you are cold turkey and things like that. But I do hope that kind of further in my life that I can be a lot more better and a lot more healthier and live my life the way that I can and be able to be a nice, full, long, healthy life. So